Hey guys, what's going on? Angie is back again for another video, accompanied by my new friend, the beautiful Asus 23-inch HD monitor. It's beautiful. It's just full 1080p HD. Did I mention how beautiful it is? Did I? The monitor's beautiful, truck! It is! I felt the camera was too close up, so I moved it back a bit. So, what I'm here to talk to you guys about today is one of the cool, great new announcements from the New York Comic Con 2011, which I had the privilege to attend, and I gotta say, it was one of the best experiences of my life, people. Just the amount of just awesomeness that I don't even have the words for it because it was just that good. So I think I'm going to let the video that I'm going to do, my Comic-Con 2011 experience, sum that up. I captured a lot of great footage from the event, from cosplayers to just my whole trip down there, taking the subway, just walking there, just commenting on every fucking thing that I saw, to some of the game booths, you know, just gameplay of Skyward Sword, trolling the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 fanbase, and of course the 2.5-hour Fairy Tail panel, which was my highlight of the entire event. Just 2 hours, 15 minutes watching a bunch of episodes of Fairy Tail and then talking with the cast and the director. It was awesome. But enough of that for now, just let the video speak for itself. What I want to talk to you guys today is Viz Media's new announcement from Comic-Con 2011, which is the Weekly Shonen Jump Alpha, which I'm pretty sure if you go on any message board or if you just look at people saying like Shonen Jump cancel, you know, Google it, this topic is obviously going to come up because the first thing that people see is that when they peruse the information is that, oh no, they're canceling Shonen Jump, it's the end of the world, my entry's going to die, we're never going to reach Shonen Jump Monthly again, no! Just coupled by a lot of those doomsday theories. What I'm here to tell you guys is that you're half right, but at the same time, you kind of misinterpreted what Viz Media was doing. So let me just tell you guys where you are right. Yes, it is true, Viz Media is canceling their month-to-month issues of Shonen Jump. So, you know, the printed issues that you would pick up always at the end of the month, the first of the month, whenever you would go to stop by your Barnes & Noble or Borders, Viz is going to stop doing that. The final commemorative issue will be the April 2012, which of course, if you read Shonen Jump, it is going to be released in March of 2012. They had that whole weird month delay difference. I don't know. It's sort of like the sports video games thing, where it's like they released in 2012, 2011. I don't know. But that is true. They are going to stop printing those. I have not collected Shonen Jump in almost 2 years, but I will be picking up that final commemorative issue because it's Shonen Jump. If I didn't pick up that first issue in August, no, it wasn't August, I think it was November, or the October issue of 2003, I don't know where I would be, because if I didn't flip open that page and see that chapter of Yu Yu Hakusho, I probably would not be into anime or manga. Well, it's not as big as I am right now. But back to Shonen Jump Alpha. What they plan to do is that they want to phase out the print-to-print monthly issues and they replace it with a digital format. Now, for anyone who doesn't know what digital means, it's essentially, it's not a physical copy, it's not a retail, you know, so you aren't going to have a tangible, you know, thing. It's going to be available digital. So just think MP3 or think a movie that you download to your iPod, and that's considered digital for the people who don't know what it is. And they're going to be doing this for manga. And what the main goal of Weekly Shonen Jump Alpha is to alleviate the time between when a manga is printed in Japan to when it's brought over to North America. Because if anybody who has followed just manga in general knows how long it takes to print issues over here, and sometimes it takes more so than usual because there's a lot of legal problems and stuff. You know, there's a certain window period where they cannot start production. So that is what Viz Media wants to do with Weekly Shonen Jump Alpha. They want to alleviate that time gap between when the months and months when you want the latest thing, and they are offering literally the latest issues of the manga series that is going on in Japan a mere 2 weeks, 14 days after publication in the home country. If you ask anybody, that is phenomenal because everybody knows Viz Media is, when they usually print the issues month to month, they really just compile that stuff there and that's your whole month thing. You know, they might be behind now and then, but you know, that's what they had to work with. They had a month thing, and this way they can get it out much faster to the fans because everybody, you know, has been complaining about wanting to get the issues faster, wanting to read them digital. So Viz Media is really answering. They're trying to do this, you guys. It's just that there's some things that are out of their control, but now they really want to work towards that and they are providing it digital. You guys have wanted that, and they are providing it at a faster release date. Guys, they cannot fucking release it the same day as the manga does in Japan. It's just impossible. It just really is, you know, just how much of Japan is scared of the idea of their manga release date. Like, do you know how long it took them to get the animes released online? Do you know how long it took them to agree to simulcasts? It takes a while, you guys, because they're scared of the internet. They're scared of the people out there who fucking steal the work and don't support the industry. Which, I'm not gonna lie, that is a good chunk of the industry. A lot of people are so noble in the idea of fan subbings and complaining about the devils of Funimation and Viz Media, yet they don't go out and support the work. Like, you cannot say you're a fan of Naruto, but you complain at Viz for not releasing the manga fast enough. You really have no right. If you're a thief, you have no right to complain. You know, bad enough you're stealing it, now you're gonna attack Viz like, oh, it's still not fast enough. Get the fuck out of here, seriously. It's gonna be a weekly series that is released digitally on all iOS platforms, so if you own an iPhone, an iPod Touch, or an iPad, you can read it this way. And of course, if you have a VizManga.com account and you are part of this subscription, you can still read it on your computer or your laptop. Now, they have set up a pricing structure. The pricing structure goes as follows. There are two plans. The first is you can rent the issues for 99 cents. So you can buy an issue for $1, and for a whole 30 days, that will be yours. You will have ownership for it. So if you want to read Naruto one day, come back to it 5 days later, finish up the chapter. If you want to read Bakuman on like the 3rd of the month, and then you want to switch over to Toriko, then you can do that for the entire month, which is pretty cool if you want to get people who are skeptical in on this. And they have all of the top hitters in the Shonen Jump library, you know, Naruto, Bakuman, Bleach, One Piece, Toriko. They have all the big series, and I'm pretty sure that most of the bigger titles from Japan that people want serialized, eventually they'll come over to the roster, just like the original Shonen Jump did. And the second pricing structure is the more annual. It's a membership. For a whole year, you get 48 weekly issues, all that content for you to own for $25.99. Now, someone's gonna have to hold me down, because the idea of getting all of that manga delivered wirelessly, it's digital, and 2 weeks after the original publication for just $25 a year, usually back in the day, you'd be paying sometimes $60, $70 for that type of treatment, and you're just getting all that for $25? Like, Viz Media, like, seriously, do you want my credit card? Just take it, because this is just freaking awesome. And there is one more thing that I want to mention about the thing that I think sums it up greatly. It's from Alvin Liu, the Senior Vice President and General Manager, I think, over at Viz. Quote, simultaneously publishing an official translation of the most popular comic magazines in the world has been a dream since manga publishing began in North America in the 1980s. This is how manga is meant to be read in English. Weekly, current, authorized, and on the go. Now, with Weekly Shonen Jump Alpha, it's about to happen for real. And I really hope this kicks off, people, because it's phenomenal. It's amazing. Really, we're getting such a treatment. We don't have to wait as long to read the latest issues. And I'm speaking, of course, towards a legal perspective. Like, all that shit you see, the manga translations released on the same day as it is in Japan. Guys, get a grip on reality. Something like that is never going to happen. And really, something like that should never have happened. Releasing it the same day as it released in Japan, you ask anybody who's involved in localizing it, you would never think that is possible. Do you want to know why it's possible? Because people are doing it illegally. Oh, they don't have to go through all these legal things. They don't have to go through finalization. You know, all these things, you know, it just, a person who does a college translation, of course they wouldn't have to go through that stuff. They are going to announce more details, probably just more awesome stuff for people who are still skeptical on this. But the debut issue, the debut digital issue, is January 30th, 2012. So if you have an iOS device, hopefully they announce that it's coming to Android, because I really want to see that. But I'm getting an iPad soon, so I'll be fine. Weekly Shonen Jump Alpha, people. I think this is a great thing by Viz Media, and it's really something that we, the fans, can appreciate them doing. So that's all I want to say about this, you guys. I'm GS signing out, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.